Good morning. I'm gonna wait till I see a couple eyeballs on me, then we'll get started. There we go. Hello, good morning. Morning, Paul. Just wait a couple more minutes till we'll get started. Probably about 30 seconds, actually. All right, going to start with a little chest and thoracic warm-up. Start with your arms this way. We're going to come one side up and over, and then bring the other one up and underneath. Each time I'm rotating those thumbs. So it's here, open up, and then reach through the other direction, or at least one on top of the other. Good job, about 10 more seconds of that. Good morning, looks like we've got a couple more people. Happy Tuesday. Nice. Bring one arm across. Really try and pull in that joint down and reach across your body. Hopefully you feel that through your shoulder. Get that rotator cuff to loosen up. Other side. Pulling across. All right, let's do some arm circles. We'll go one side in one direction, and then we'll switch. And switch sides. Other side. Big swings. Other direction. Shoulder's a little sore from winging a football around with my son this weekend. All right, now we're going to bring one knee up, rock those hips back, and then alternate each time. Get those hips to open up. Get extension through there. About 20 seconds. Every time, get that little pop. Nice job. Feet will be nice and wide. I'm just going to lean from one side. And switching sides. Stretch. Side to side. We'll keep this flow about 10 seconds. Loosen up those abductors, get you ready for some side squats. Okay, little toe touches or shin touches. Reach out, opposite hand to opposite foot, wake your brain up a little bit. Do this for about 10 seconds. Get those hamstrings loose. Nice, couple more each side. Nice, we do little ankle rolls. So just starting there, gonna roll up on those toes, rotate that ankle back around. Just try and do about 5 on each direction. Get one side in, big rotate through, and then switching sides. Switch sides. Those ankles to loosen up a bit. We do our speed skate hop later, we'll notice it. Rotating through. Nice. Good, now we get the neck to go, same thing. Rotate through. Go in one direction. About 5 or so times. And then switching sides. Those neck big circles. Nice job. We're going to kickstart this off. We've got 3 groupings, 4 exercises in each one of those groupings. We'll do them all twice. So basically you're going to get 12 exercises, 2 sets of each, with that little HIIT in between. So I'll announce them, kind of give you a little demo, and then we'll get after it. So start right off the gates, we're going to do split squats, which means we get in that split position, which is 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. We're going to do 10 on each side. And you can go all the way down where you drop a pillow down. Since we're in our, at least I am, in my front room. I'm going to drop that guy down, 1 foot over the other like this. So I'm basically in that kneeling position with both feet wide open. So if I was like this, it'd be the end point of a lunge. So I'm going to drive up for 10 reps and then switch feet. So here we go, ready? Drive up out of it, nice and tall, down slow. So up as fast as you want, but down nice and slow. If you've got something cushy under that patella, make sure the kneecap doesn't smash into the ground. Halfway there. Good job. You should be able to drive off of each foot independently. Last one. Switching sides. So big stretch between the two. Make sure that both feet are pretty far from each other. As you drive straight up in the air, really drive off that back foot, keeping yourself nice and vertical. So ready? 10 of these. Up. Halfway there. And 10. There we go. Rebecca was telling you that her and the kiddos are just off yonder there having fun. I'm going to grab a mat out. The second one's going to be when I load myself up into a bridge, so my glutes will be off the ground. I'm going to walk out with those heels. I'll do this with a foam roll, so if you've got a foam roll, you can try with that as well. Or sometimes just a ball underneath, that's stability hamstring. So let's throw that mat out for us. There we go. So I'm going to lie flat, bridge up my hips. That's going to load it, and then I'm going to walk in and out. I'm going to try and shoot for about 5 to 10. Let's see how tight our hamstrings are. So glutes are down, everything's back, load it, and then I'm going to walk out. See how far you can go out away. If you can, keep that little reverse plank up and then walk back. Good job, should feel your hamstrings on that. Walk them out nice and slow. Walk back up, good, that's 2. I think I want to go to 6, based on my hamstrings communicating to me. You're welcome to go to whatever number you want. Walk it back. Good, halfway there, keeping that contraction. Walk all the way out. Good, walk back. 1 more for me. Good, and walking back. And then unload it. Good job. Next one we're going to do, I'll pull out so you can see me. We're going to do that side plank. That maniac going in the background. She's a maniac. Side plank, we're going to reach underneath and then reach open. So I'm going to rock this one out for 30 seconds on each side. Really hold you in that side plank for a little bit of time. Work on that big range of motion each direction as you open up. So 30 seconds on each side. I got my timer with me, because you know I can't count. Starting from here, I'm going to reach under and reach open. So try to get to 30 if you can. Hold that plank up. Reaching through. If you want to, you can be up on the hand. The elbow provides a nice platform. Halfway there. Nice job. Big reach. Get those obliques to keep you up off the ground. 5 seconds. And switch sides. Great work. Now I'm going to spin around to see my derriere. Pop up on those heels. Reaching underneath. Open up. Big reach, both directions. Reaching underneath. Open those hands up. Nice job. 10 seconds. Five seconds. And done. Nice work. And she's dancing. How we doing? Everybody good? Hi, Amy. Does it matter if I stand my hand instead of my forearm? Yeah, either way. Whatever's comfortable, here or here. So wherever you want to be locked out. Some people have an elbow that has an issue. You can always put a pillow under it too. Here we go. We're going to run back to it at a second round so you get a second shot at it. Let's go. Last one, just body weight squats. We've got 25 of these bad boys, and we'll circle back through those 4. Nice job. Get those bottoms low. That's 5. There's 10. Nice job. 10 more. 13. 5 more. And done. Woo, should feel good. A little drink of water, we'll get back after it. So back through it, we're gonna do our split squats, up and down, 10 on each side. Jump into those hamstring walkouts. Then do our side plank. And you can go hand if you want. Back into those 25 squats. If you have any questions, fire them away like Amy did. Grabbing a quick drink. Threw a little Himalayan salt in there for us today. Hydration. Ready to rock and roll? Here we go. Split squats. I'm going to throw down a pillow like I did last time. Nice and cushy on my patella. Throw that down. Feet are going to be pretty spread apart. And I'm driving straight up. I'm going straight at you, so you'll notice I'm going to start to wobble a little bit. That's good. It makes it challenging. So all right, here we go for 10. Straight up, straight down. I'll take athletes that do a lot of linear movement when you open these legs up, one from the other. Nice job. One more, switching sides. Good job. Switching it up. Here we go. 10 on this side. Up. Last one. Let's go, team. All right, ready for a little hamstring walkouts. First we lie flat, nice and supine, lift up those glutes, load them, and then walk in, walk out. Here we go. Bottom's going up, that loads that movement. And then I'm gonna walk it out. Baby steps as it gets out away from me, walking it back up. That's 1. Walk it out, this is 2. So anywhere between 5 and 10, all based on how tight your hammies are. Sometimes if you're dehydrated, these guys will let you know right away. That's 3. Good. There's 4. I'm gonna do 2 more. 1 more. Locking it out for me. Nice job. Big contraction, both people. Whatever's comfortable for you in this one. Amy had a great question. Can I go up? Of course. It's not going to need to be elbow or hand. You can also put your feet like this, which distributes that load out versus dropping them on those heels. I think that's what I'm going to do this time. I'm not used to doing side planks on my bony ankles down there, those malleoluses. So, driving that elbow down. Here we go. 30 seconds. Up, reach, open. Big rotation. Cranking through. Hopefully everybody had a nice Mother's Day and beautiful, gorgeous, summery type weekend. Nice job. 10 seconds left. And switching sides. up here at the top of the minute for me. And go. And then load it through. Open up. Halfway there. Ten seconds left. 5 seconds. Now rock a little foreigner. Here we go. Now we're going to those last 25 squats. Here we go. That was a little sleepy too. All right, 25 squats. You gotta stick with the 80s. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. $15, 10 more to go. And 10. Great job. There we go. First little HIIT interval. You want to grab a quick drink of water first, you can. We're going to do split squats. Reach down with both hands. Squat touches as we crank through. We got 30 seconds. Everybody ready to rock? There we go, 30 seconds. It's gonna be like this. Feet are gonna start together, pop out as I reach through and touch with both hands to the ground. There we go, starting right now, 30 seconds. Big reach each time. Work on that mobility. Try and hit. 15 seconds left. Five seconds. And done. Nice job, team. First interval down. First sequence of 4 reps or 4 exercises down as well. Here we go, starting the second group. Second group is side squats with a little press up. So I'll show you what that looks like. I'm gonna walk back here. So as I step to the side, I'm going to stay on one side for 10 reps, and then I'll switch sides and come into the other. It's going to look like this. Step straight out to the side. When I come up, I'm going to press through the top. You can press through the top even with the front leg, so if you have no weight, just do that to try and work on balance and power. If you have a weight, just drive through that top with that dumbbell. Here we go, 10 on each side. Stepping out, driving up. Nice. That's 3, 4, 6, 2 more. Nice job. I go in the introduction, out for 10 reps each time. Stepping through. So it's here. Press up. Nine, one more. And 10. Good job. All right, going into a little bear position. What a bear means is your knees are up off the ground. You're basically in a little hands and knee position. For us, we'll be on our toes and hands. So once I'm in that position, I'm going to lock one leg out behind me. I'm going to have that leg tap to my right, and then tap all the way to my left. So I'll start with my right leg so you see it. If you look underneath me, you'll see air. That makes it a little bit more challenging. If you want to make this a little bit easier, drop down to your knees. So here's the first step. Would be here. And then by that, I'm going to lock out that right leg, and I'm going to tap out to the side. Reach all the way across myself and then tap there. See that? So here and here. Remember, if I want to make it more challenging, pop up into that bear stance. Then I'm going to tap and tap. So what that does is engage that core more, plus that quad a little bit. So what I'm going to do is 10 taps on each side, switching it up. So head with me. Looks like this. Popping up. Lock out that one leg. Reach. Reach. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. Switching sides. Pop up, you'll see that right quad get most of the load. Lock out that back leg. Reach and reach. It's 1, 2, 8, 9, and 10. That gets that gluteus medius firing out there, that piriformis having to stabilize and position off both areas. Okay, here we go. This will be a very long period of time because we're having no weights at house. But if you had weights, maybe just count reps. So if this is my two-way shoulders, first I go front deltoid, then I'm going to go lateral deltoid. So it's like this, two-way shoulder. You're going to do that for 10 reps, or what I'm going to consider about 20, 30 seconds. Then we're going to add the second component, which is here, scarecrows. Trying to get external rotation, keeping your thoracic shoulders back, get that back extension, and just kicking through, okay? So we're going 40 seconds total. I'm gonna go 20-20 because I don't have any weights. I really do, they're just back in there. But I'm with you, no weights today, ready? Here. Remember, 20 and 20, or just count your reps if you have load. Five seconds. Keep those shoulders cranking. Nice job. Here goes scarecrow, 20 seconds, up and down. External rotation of those shoulders. Five seconds. And done. It's all done. I want to make sure those shoulders come back to neutral. So any posterior exercises I use, you see me do the skydivers when I'm flat on the ground. I just did scarecrows, trains that posterior, not only your rotator cuff, but also that posterior deltoid. So critical for keeping that shoulder healthy. Okay, here we go. Do a little alternating push-ups. So I'm only going to do 10 total. You can be on your knees for this. But what it looks like is instead of being here, or wider for my chest, or more narrow if I'm doing diamond or tricep push-ups, I'm going to be here. Give yourself that alternating resistance. So one hand's here, one hand's there. So do 5, and then we're going to switch and do 5. So get those hands moving around. If you were like walking along and tripped and fell, you wouldn't land in a perfect push-up. You might land like that. So prep yourself for real life. Here we go. I'm going to do 10 total push-ups, 5 like this, 5 like that. Ready? Here we go. And switch. Nice. I'm getting direction over here. Come on over here, honey. Hardest worker in the room's over there busting it, saying, Dad, 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 come over here. Over here. Show him. You show him while I keep him going. There you go. Little Maddie Grace is going to show you a move. You can see her back there, right? Oh, nice. Big stretch across. See if you can put both hands flat. Legs out in front of you. Now you get some resistance training, see? Little triceps. Okay, here we go. Back to those 4. So we're going side squats with that press, okay? You want to do it over here? Do it right there. Do it this way. So Daddy's gonna come here and press up. 1, 2, 10 on each side. 3, 4, let's do a squat. 5, see that foot never moves? 6, yep. 7, there you go. 8, 9, and 10. Switching sides. 1 foot stays stationary. Stepping out. All the way up. There's 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. You're doing it. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, right? With legs. Oop-ah. How's everybody doing? Just checking to see how many of the live balls. It's always a little interesting for someone who's used to training with people, seeing people. I'm just training to space. All right, guys, here we go. Back into our little bear toe taps. So I'm gonna drop down to my knees this time to show you there's an alternate. But remember, if you're up on that, if you're up on those toes and off your knees, you're gonna. So here we go. Staying in this position, right? One leg's gonna go back. So let's make it my right. And now I'm gonna reach. Big reach out, big reach behind me. So each time, this is 2, 3. Now you'll see this with bands too. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switching sides. Leg goes back. First I'm going to tap. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice work, everybody. Here we go, ready? Two-way shoulders. Remember these guys? If you have dumbbells, take them with you. So it's here, I'm going for 20 seconds. Starting right now. Straight out to the side. Notice that posture. Try and keep those shoulders back in a neutral position. Never going too high, always stopping at 90 degrees. 3 seconds. And done. Right into those scarecrows. The interesting thing is if you look at throwers like me, baseball and football my whole life, my right side goes back farther than my left because that guy's used to gaining that leverage to throw. Cranking back. Very interesting thing. You can always see a thrower. 5 seconds. Or someone who's damaged the shoulder. Last one. Saw lots of those rehabbing people. All right, feeling good? Here we go. Here's our alternating push-ups again. Last time I went here and here. This time I'm gonna go inside and outside. See what you got. Something a little different. Mix it up. Remember, you never know where you're gonna fall. You never know when you're gonna reach out to something and have to have that arm in a position where it's not always locked in. Right there. So I am not a fan of one perfect push-up. I'm a fan of being an athlete and getting ready for life, right? What's out there? Coming to get you. Here we go. Here and here. Get that hand out. So that left side's taking all my load. One more, switching sides. Good. Now I'm over here, right? Right side gets all the load. Nice job. We're doing good? Those. Went through all those guys, so we did our second set of 4. Here comes a little HIIT interval. So if you need a drink of water, grab it. We're going to do speed skaters for 30 seconds. Got some groovy 80s going. Oh, I like that picture. We're getting pictures drawn for me on whiteboards back there. Can anyone name it? Who is this? Welcome, Ryan. Can you name the song? Pretenders. Don't get me wrong. Here we go. 30 seconds, speed skaters. Hopefully you've done these. When I hop out, I'm gonna land on that single leg, kick that momentum back and forth. There we go, 30 seconds, pop out. Nice job. Driving in, driving out. Just like Dan Jansen, gold medalist speed skater. Okay, Eric Heiden too. Nice job. And done. Woo! Little interval. Here we go for the last one. Get the core involved here, little core waves. Bringing that mat back up. First, my wave is going to be supine. So I'm laying on my back, like a bowl of soup, supination. Once I'm on my back, hands go up underneath my glutes. That's going to let me drive that lower back into the ground to protect me. 30 seconds total. I'm going to bring that clock down so you can see it. Hands are going up underneath. Driving that lumbar spine flat into the ground. That's critical. Now I'm going to let that fall. Drive through and pop. Try and get airborne and try not to fall hard. Here we go. 30 seconds. Nice job. Slow as you drive through. Great work. Five seconds. Woo! Nice job, everybody. Next one, I'm going into little bear crawls. If any of you have seen that animal flow, you can do that too with the prancy paws. I'm just going to get down and load that thing up from my core, get myself into a quadruped exercise where it's all 4 limbs. So you'll notice that physical therapy, functional training, people don't want my money as a trainer, so I have to go get certified for things. Or yoga. We have a lot of the same disciplines, a lot of the same movements. It's all about where's gravity pulling me, where's my load, what's the purpose of that movement. So for me, this is a bear crawl. I'm just going to walk forward, stop, walk backwards. So I'm going to keep that flow going for 6-pack, get that 6-pack going for summer, which we already had a little bit of the lovely summer weather. So here we go. Load up your bear. We're going to walk forward. Each time you walk, you want the opposite hand, opposite foot, and then walking back slowly so you get your brain to fire. Just like when you're a baby, you learn to cross call. All right, 30 seconds. Walk forward, walk back. Get your brain to fire. Best thing on the planet for somebody who sits too much. Get their brains to work. Get those limbs to fire in unison. Nice job. There we go. Last one back for me. And done. Nice work. Next time I'll go sideways so you see it a little bit better. I wanted to crawl towards you this time. Hopefully you like that. How we doing, Ryan? Here we go. So that was Bear crawls. We've done 2 of this series of 4. Now we're going to bring in those curtsy lunges. So if you got a load, I usually throw a sandbag over my back for my clients, or I'll bring a centralized kettlebell. So if you've got any heavy loads at home, you can carry it with you, right? So it's going to be here, and then instantly transition to there. Since this weighs like 2 ounces, it's not really going to help me. Just thought I would add a little flair. So I'm just going to keep those hands out in front. So watch. Curtsy, right into a curtsy. If we were still British, we'd be curtsying to royalty, but we're not. Nice job. Repping through. Let's go. 20 more seconds. I know you got it. Nice job. We'll go 5 seconds left. There we go. Great job, everyone. That was exercise number 3, followed by our last one, which will be steam engines. Now, I'm not sure where this name came from. It's been around forever. When you do a squat and your hands are above your head, I call it like a prisoner squat. But when you do that, you come up and rotate the opposite side. So maybe on the old locomotives, there's a little piece that twisted with the arms out. I don't know. Steam engines. You can make steam engine noises by yourself. You probably don't have an audience around you like me. So we go for 30 seconds. Ready? Start in 2 seconds. So I don't have to count. Ready, go. Squat, up, re-squat, and then switch. 30 seconds. Really trying to get vertical with your torso, so I'm not leaning forward, but I'm really getting that knee to come up and meet me. So it's reaching through. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me. Squat, turn. Nice. Let's go. 3 more seconds since I talked. Nice job. Driving through. You can see that torso staying upright, really working on that rotation. Okay, that was our 4. Go right back through that core exercise. So first we'll do that supine, laying flat on my back, doing that wave, trying to get the leg to go up and down. You can see I do this one often. Brings on a lot of different disciplines with that core. Controlling that leg drop down is really coming down slowly is the key, especially when your bottom falls. My rectus abdominis originates, I should say, at my ribs, goes all the way down to my pelvis. So if any of the ladies around here and you've had a C-section or even a baby and seen how that lower pelvis area really loses strength out of the gates, that's why they do a ton of bridges and all those small movements. But this guy helps. So lifting that bottom off the ground, return it down slowly. 30 seconds, here we go. Hands up underneath, lower back is nice and flat. Bring those legs up. We're in a slow fall. Drive that momentum wave and then pop, down slow. Try and keep my head down like a good trainer, even though I usually like to look up and check all my people and look at time. Keep your head back. Down slow, driving through. Here we go. Get that range of motion going. Five seconds. And done. Helping that guy out a little bit, right? Before we head into our bear crawls. Remember the bear crawls, I'm going to turn this way this time, but you want to be able to walk like my brain is motion. Kick myself a little clock out that direction. I'm going to go this way so you can see me, so I'll probably go in and out of frame just a little bit. We'll see if I'm mechanizing well from the right hand, left foot. So starting that bear-like position, we're going to go 30 seconds, starting now. It's always easier to go forward. I looked at the clock and talked and tried to do this all at the same time. Didn't work. Nice job. 3 seconds. Or I'll just come back. Be controlled. Make that body work for you. You're in charge. Nice job. Hope everybody's done that. Everybody okay? Here we go, curtsy lunge. It was just Mother's Day, so you can always do a curtsy to the mom in the family. Hands on your hips. I'm going to go up underneath, and then switch, go right to the other side. 30 seconds. Really working that through, get nice and deep since we don't have load. Unless you do, then bring it along. Reaching through, nice job. Get those glutes to fire, really reach back while you're keeping yourself upright. 3 seconds. And done. Okay, we got our steam engines. I should ask Rebecca, my lovely wife, why a steam engine is what it is. Her father is in the railroad industry. Of course, he's light rail, not like those old school steams. Woo, woo. Here we go. 30 seconds. Squat. Reach. Rotate through. Get that range of motion. Only got a couple things left. 5 seconds. Driving in, driving out. Keep vertical. Don't lean forward. And done. Nice job. Hopefully you're feeling nice and loose. I did some gardening this weekend, so my lower back was a little bit tight. Just helping me loosen up. It's the whole point about being having dynamic flow, having mobility, loosen ourselves up, not just staying in those static stretches. And the reason why just walking doesn't cut it for us. We got to do lateral movements, rotations, get your body working. Okay, here we go. Last one's going to be a little jump squat. So we're going to use those quads that we've got today. We did a bunch of those air squats earlier, so this is going to be just a 30-second jump squat. It looks like this. As I throw my hands back, I try and pop up. If you want to make this more intense, reach up and touch your feet. So it would look like this. Ready? Nice. Be sure not to hit your head if you're tall. All right, here we go. 30 seconds. Get that little flow. Use momentum. Ready? And go. Make those quads work. Your brain loves to be explosive. That's what keeps our hormones going. Halfway there. Five seconds. Here we go. We're going to go for a little hip rotation. Loosen up those hips. So I'm going to lean, rotate through. Really kicking my hips forward. Get those hamstrings to loosen back out after those little lockouts we did. Switch sides. Rotate around the other way. Those hips to go back. Really push your glutes out. Nice job. There we go. Now we're going to go side to side. I'll turn this way for you. Super wide to start. I'm going to lean all the way out so I get those adductors to fire. So it's here and here. Reaching both sides. Should feel good after those curtsy lunges and speed skaters. I'll go ahead and post this workout so you can try it again. Nice job. There we go. Hopefully you're feeling pretty good. Let's bring that hand above. Reach back, get those triceps going. We did some push-ups today. Let's loosen those shoulders. Switching sides. Nice job. Now to get those bicep tendons, remember my favorite bicipital groove stretch, lock those elbows out. Pull away from my bottom. If you want to increase it, just sit down through. I'm going to come back out of it, go right back in. Lock out those elbows. Sink into it. Season's going to start, so We'll get the baseball season underway here, maybe late June, they said. You're gonna push out and then turn the other way. So what you see coaches do all the time is their lower backs get tight. So I'm gonna push my right leg out, turn to my left. Using that leg as leverage, should feel a great stretch all the way down my QL, right there. Switch sides, push my left leg out, switch to my right. Using that leverage to go the opposite direction. Let's do that one more time on each side. Pushing it out, switching sides. Good job. Okay, I'm going to go down and loosen up that core since we activated that rectus abdominis a little bit. Go into the cobra stretch. Pelvis is going to go all the way down. And press yourself up and out. Really make those abs stretch out. A lot of people who have lumbar spine issues like bulging discs will find a release in this because it gaps the vertebra open the opposite direction and sucks that disc in a little bit. Could be a little bit of elixir if you're in pain. Push out. Nice. Now we're going to go into our hip flexor stretch. And this will finish us off today. This foot's all the way forward. I'm going to load it by leaning forward, not by arching my back. So keep yourself vertical through here, core engaged. Load it, pulling out. So this guy's going to pull towards you as the camera. I'm going to turn a little bit to the other direction. Really stretching through that right side leg for me right now. My left leg's forward. Let all that bad energy out and lean in that stretch a little bit more. Lots of people stressed right now, so get movement, stay hydrated, eat clean and healthy. Learn to breathe. Breathe out your stress. Lean forward, press out, come into you. I'm going to drive that leg out, reaching through this direction. Trying to get my hips to go that way, so my right leg's forward, slightly lean to my left. Again, I'm going to take a big inhale. Breathe it out. Nice job, everybody. Thank you for a lovely day. Hopefully everybody had a nice time. Hi, Katie. Thank you so much. Like I told Amy too, if you want any special tips or anything, since you're riding along with me, just either email me or text me and I'll send some stuff to you. If you guys want to hang around for John, he's on next. We'll kick him up on deck. Remember, we started a YouTube channel, so they loaded all the stuff there if it's easier for you to grab. And then John and Mac and myself all have our personal socials too. You can always reach us there if it's easier. Hope everybody has a lovely Tuesday. I hear a little Duran Duran, hungry like a wolf. Always reminds me, wolves never stop. They're always moving. Never seen an overweight wolf. Just saying. They probably don't have a pantry next to them or a refrigerator door. They're always moving, baby. All right, have a wonderful day. Until next time, be well.